What's up, my YouTube family? Welcome back to the Gaming Brigade, and as I do at the beginning of every apparel event that we have, I like to throw a video together really quick showing new and returning players some of the most efficient way to farm for XP in the game. And as most of you know, you should be receiving one apparel key for every 4 shade levels that you gain. However, right now there's a bug going on where you may see a notification that you get an apparel key, you check your inventory and it's not there. Now last night I put out a video showing you a workaround. I will leave a link for that, and I strongly suggest you check it out. Now, if you happen to enjoy this video, do me a favor really quick and hit that like button. It really does help the channel out. You can feel free to subscribe or join as well. And most of you know we have giveaways here, but I will save that information until the end of the video. Now, you can see by the map, and this is one of the things I love about the game, there are no shortages of ways to really efficiently farm for XP. And of course, you have control points, you have missions, but for those of you that have a short amount of time to play or you just want to be able to run around the map, all of the open world activities, especially the elite ones, are a great way to get XP in a short amount of time. You know, I run into an elite convoy right here, an elite patrol. I wind up clearing it in less than 30 seconds. Once that's done, I'm getting over 300,000 XP. And keep in mind, I am doing this on heroic with 3 directives, but you know, you can do this on any difficulty you want. One thing I recommend to new and returning players, if you're struggling to do solo anything on heroic, drop the difficulty down to challenging, add 2 or 3 directives. You are going to be absolutely shredding through content and, more importantly, stacking those shade levels and earning those keys. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there is a bug in the game, and what's happening is people are seeing that they have a notification they have an apparel key, and they're not looking to see if it actually shows up. Now, this happened to me twice in a row yesterday, where I had a notification for an apparel key, I checked my inventory, and one wasn't there. So what I needed to do at that point was completely and totally quit the game. Not log out, completely quit. And when I jumped back in, thankfully the apparel key was there. I was able to open the box. I was good to go. Now, I have had to do that every 4 shade levels. So my recommendation is, until you know that you're getting a key every 4 shade levels, please keep track of, what's going on in your gameplay, because you do not want to miss out on anything that you should be picking up. Anyway, getting back to farming XP, one of my favorite things to do in the open world is hitting up territory controls. And that's for a few reasons. First of all, they can respawn over and over and over in the same spot. And secondly, they are in a stationary location. So once you learn the timing of the NPC, you can pretty much clear the thing in less than a minute. Now, the goal is to be able to clear the area, get the key, open up the cache. And once you've done that, you're going to open up your map, reset your control points, then you'll be taken to the nearest safe house. And when you open up your map again, ideally that control point is back on the map again, and you can farm it as many times as you want, my friends. Now, a few important details in regard to that. First of all, if you try to reset those control points 2 or 3 times and the spot does not open up, move on to another spot. You do not want to waste your time trying to farm a location that is not respawning on a regular basis. And secondly, I strongly recommend finding different territory control locations around the map. That way you always have a choice of when you can hit up, and the goal is to find one that is close to a fast travel point. And the main reason for that is because it's all about time management. And the example I like to give is this. Let's say if you were to run Lincoln Memorial on heroic difficulty with 4 directives, you're going to be getting about 630,000 XP, something like that. And let's say if you're really quick, let's say if you can get that done in under 8 minutes, well, great. That's a great way to farm for XP in a short amount of time. However, in that same amount of time, you could run 4 territory controls on challenging with 3 directives and get over 800,000 XP for your time. So again, if you're looking for something that is strictly about XP, again, you're not really going to focus on loot here. It's all about XP farming. This is one of the most efficient ways. And as I start to wrap this up, I know a lot of people are bummed about the whole Summit XP farm thing, but whatever, it's gone. There's nothing we can do about it. But for me, I really enjoy just running around the map using different builds. This is just my Scorpio Hunter's Fury build, really basic. I will leave a link to this build in the description down below as well. But I actually find this enjoyable, just cruising around the open world, hitting up different things, just enjoying my gameplay, things like that. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, feedback, tips for other players, please let me know and I will get back to you as quick as I can. Now, throughout the rest of the video, you're going to see a few other spots that I really like to hit up when I'm farming XP, and typically I do farm on heroic with 3 directives, but I really wanted to highlight the fact that you can do this focus on challenging, add 3 directives, and once you find a location and really learn that timing, like I said earlier, you're going to be able to get through the content really quick, stack those shade levels, stack those keys, all that stuff. And remember, my friends, keep track of those notifications when you get a key because you want to make sure it's actually showing up in your inventory. One final thing I want to mention, my friends, like I said before, we do have giveaways here. Our current one is for an Xbox Series S. To enter, all you need to do is subscribe here or follow on Twitter, and the winner will be announced on December 31st of this year. On that note, I'm going to let the rest of the video play out. However, as always, I want to take a moment and thank you all for your incredible support of this channel, and remind you, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well, but most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.
See that drone? I'm just firing a tagger. Another hostile.
Access key detected.